Hey, welcome to Man Kitchen Recipes. I am Kevin, and today, well, before I get started, I got a little history for you. It's been 5 years and a week or so, week or two, since I started my venture on YouTube. I mean, I signed up for my account in 2009. In 2015, I put 5 videos up. They were how to add your recipes to my recipe site. And then in 2019, I decided to start this venture with actually doing the cooks on here on YouTube. I got my Pit Boss pellet grill, and one of the first real cooks that I did in June of 2019 was a smoked Gyro meat. And it was so good, and that video was all just images that I put together because I took pictures of it back then because it went on my website. It wasn't, I didn't do it for the video, although you can add video, a YouTube video to the website. So if you're interested, you sign up and go put your recipes and your YouTube videos on there. But anyway, so Gyro meat, smoked Gyro meat. And Gyro meat, you know, basically is hamburger, ground lamb, and about a dozen spices. You mix it together, you mince it, and we'll smoke it. I'm going to show you how to do that in video form instead of picture form. But I do got to tell you, man, there's one store that has ground lamb. It's Albertsons here locally, and you know, it's like 10 something a pound. It's expensive stuff, so it's going to be an expensive Gyro meat, but that's okay. It's delicious. So let's get this going. I'm going to show you the spices I'm using, how to put it together, and then we'll get it smoked, and hopefully later today we'll be doing a taste test. So, all right, for the spices, we got a tablespoon of onion powder, got a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, got a teaspoon of dried rosemary, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, a teaspoon of black pepper, tablespoon of kosher salt, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of cumin, a half a teaspoon of marjoram, a half a teaspoon of thyme, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. All of these, I'll have a link below. You can go to my website. All of this will be listed in there. So that's the spices for this Gyro. All right, so this is, you saw the spices, and this is how difficult this is. We're going to take our pound of ground 80-20 hamburger, and then we're going to do our 80-20 lamb. Ground lamb, 85%. All right, and then all we're gonna do is take all those spices and sprinkle them in here. Okay, and then we're just going to mix it all together. It smells amazing. All right, step 2, super simple. Get your food processor. Put your hamburger in there, or your hamburger and lamb mixture. Yeah, I could have taken this little wiper out, but what fun is that? It's more fun when you have to figure it out. Stick it in there. All right, so this is 2 pounds of meat. This is a 10-cup food processor. If you have a smaller one, just do them in batches. Put this on. And puree. All right, I took this thing out. It's kind of in the way. Okay, and just like that, we've got minced meat. You want it this consistency. Okay. Okay, so I've got some cling wrap down there, and this is the consistency you want. I mean, it's kind of like liverwurst. Tom Garvey, the Sunday dinner chef, he's currently doing a 60s and 70s food series. And Tom, I cannot remember the name of the canned meat, but we used to get canned meat like that. It wasn't liverwurst, but man, I remember that as a kid. So anyway, that's the consistency you do want. And you want to form it, and you want to try to get all the air out of this as you can. just because once it's smoked, you want it to be a solid, or kind of solid, kind of like Gyro meat if you're familiar with what that looks like. So you want to form it into a kind of a loaf. And one good way to help you form it is to just form it in the cling wrap, in the cellophane wrap. And see if I can do this. Hopefully it's wide enough. Okay, it is. And the reason why you want to do this is so that all those seasonings can blend together with this meat. So we're gonna let this, I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator for probably, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours. If you wanna put it in the fridge overnight, that works too. But you wanna just get a nice loaf going. And I think that'll work. And I'm gonna put this in the fridge, get that. All right, this Gyro log, the Gyro meat, has been sitting in the fridge for 3 hours, and I'm just going to stick a probe in here, and what I want to bring it up to is 160. Sliding. I put a little olive oil down on the pan, so I want to bring this to 160 degrees internal temp. I had the smoking pecan shell pellets in here, so that's what I'm going to roll with. I think it'll be really good on this Gyro meat. So estimating about an hour to get to 160, so I'll be back when it's done. Okay, hit 160. There it is right there. Take this inside, we'll take another look. All right, look at that color. Looks really nice. It took an hour and a half to get up to 160 degrees. Now we got to let this cool down. I can put this in the fridge for a couple hours or even overnight, and then we can slice into it and yeah, give it a taste. Okay, so I let this, put this in the fridge for a couple of hours, and you know, I've got to cut into it, right? I've got to take some slices off of it. Let's just cut the end. See how dense that is? That's what we're looking for in a Gyro meat. So I'm going to try to slice some thin slices off here. And those are a little thicker than I want, but that's okay. It does have a little bit of a crest on it. Okay, so I've got a little bit of olive oil. I don't know how hot this pan is yet. But anyway, you want to fry them up a little bit. Build a quick little sandwich. Making a little browning to it. Okay, so I made some of these. I don't have any pita bread, but I made some of these little dough things out of a little. I'm calling a pita from a pizza dough. So it's kind of like a pocket right in there. And this is how I made them. I just took some of that pizza dough. Watch how it puffs up like that. Okay, so pretty cool, huh? Anyway, here's one of my pocket breads, I guess you can call it. And you know, in true man kitchen fashion, I don't have any tomatoes. But we're going to throw my, I'm going to put my Gyro meat in here. Almost grabbed that with my finger, and that is hot. Okay, so we're going to stuff it full of Gyro meat. Just like that. Okay, I do have some thinly sliced onion to put in there. I can get that stuff down in there. I actually have some cucumber that, since I don't have any tomatoes, I'd have the onion, the Gyro meat, some cucumbers, and yeah, we got some tzatziki sauce. I do have a video on that. Put that in here. I like tzatziki sauce, so I'm going to put quite a bit in here. I'll put some cards at the end on how to make that. Anyway, lettuce in there too, right? Get some lettuce in there. I don't, you know, got to get everything in there I can. Get that cucumber back in there. Okay, now we're going to take a taste. All right, so there you go. There's my pita dough, my Gyro sandwich. I've got lettuce, cucumber, onion, and Gyro meat in there. Some tzatziki sauce. Let's give it a try. That Gyro meat, man, let me tell you. Look at that. Those 12 spices that are in this, if you got Gyro meat at a restaurant or somewhere and you came home and made this, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So good. There you go. That's my Gyro. And hey, give it a try. You won't be disappointed. I promise. Give it a try. The link to the recipe is down below. It'll give you all the spices. It's on my website. Just give this a try. You can use real pita bread and you know, add your tomatoes and red onion. I had white onion, but it's still delicious. Thanks for watching this, and I hope you have a great day.